Welcome, welcome, y'all. Welcome if it's your first time to my channel, and welcome back if you've been here with me before. I appreciate every single one of you. And we are doing our Sakura Noodle Shop, our little one-room, cute room, I think is the name of it. And we are on build number 7. So we are going to just jump right in, because last time we got our roof on, and we have our wire coming down the back. So first thing I'm going to do, I believe, is secure this wire, and I'm going to stick my finger in the resin. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of resin, because next we're going to put our second our little sign with our other little light in. So there's my resin. I use UV resin to set the wires, and with a toothpick. Alright, so I want to get up top here first, because this secondary wire is not, they're like not attached. So I want to get it right out of the top here. I almost, seriously, I almost just stuck that toothpaste like in my mouth. That was my train of thought. Wait, no. Now this very top part is metal, but I'm still going to use the resin. Get on that side. Okay, and then I'm going to hit it with my UV light. The UV flashlight I got here. It came with this Sveki UV resin. I used Bondic before this, and it leaked, and their light was so tiny it hurt my fingers to use it. This is an amazing, like, full-size light. Alright, and then I'm going to come down and secure it just above the bottom here, so that way there's no pull on it. So it doesn't want to, hey now, doesn't want to stay down. Excuse my arm, I gotta reach for it. Oh, I just stuck. Dang, as I was trying not to do. Stick my tweezers in the resin. But I know I'm right at the edge of my screen. Sorry, it slipped. The whole, it's still slipping. Slipping and a sliding. Alright. So now that's secure. If I happen to tug on that, or it gets caught on something until it's wired up, it won't pull on all this. So that is really, really hard to see that shelf in there. That is like super hard to see that back there. That's a bummer, because that was really cute. Okay, next we're going to, they had me wanting me to do this earlier, but it wasn't dry, and I did not want to try to put these little legs weren't dry yet, and I didn't want to try to set them on here. So I do need to flip back a page real quick just to see the placement of that. Yeah, I might not need resin on that one, because it's supposed to just like sit. So if I just glue my little legs down, I think that will be enough, because it's going to sit right over the top of that hole. So I have to tell you guys, so I have my desk chair. It's a gamer chair, and it wasn't like super comfortable, the seat of it, because I have a pretty wide one, and I had always had a pillow sitting in it, and it would hurt, my hips would get kind of painful sitting here for too long. So I ordered this like 4-inch foam, memory foam, and it's awesome. I love it. The funny thing is I right before I hit record, I stood up for a second, and when I stood up, it made this like whooshing, refilling noise. It was like whoosh. I almost jumped out of my room. Like literally, I thought something was behind me. Oh my gosh. It scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, what is that? I'm like, oh, and then when I realized what it was, I felt so, thank goodness I'm in here by myself. And then of course I go and tell y'all. So that's yeah. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna pull that. That's why I secured that light inside here. If you guys saw, I don't know if it was 4 or 5, but there's a light bulb inside here, and I resined it in place because I just had to pull. I just pulled on that, and if that hadn't have been resin in place, it would have dropped it down to the bottom of the sign. I didn't want it there, so yay me for thinking ahead. Okay, so now last time, this was the real place we left off. What I thought was a little canister is really a lantern. I know I kept saying like it's a light, it's a light. It's like a lantern. And we had this one bulb hanging out here. So this is going to go, let me switch hands here. It's going to sit down in here. Now, my problem is twofold. One, it goes all the way down to the bottom of the lantern, and I don't really want it that far. I want it kind of in the middle. And two is, okay, 3. 2 is I'm going to stick my hand in this resin again if I don't move it. I've cleaned the inside of my hand so many times from that resin. Okay, and so 3 would be this, the top is flat, but the roof is obviously slanted, and if I put that flush, it's going to slant my whole lantern. And I don't want that. I want it, so it would slant it like that, and I want it like this. So I'm wondering. I can't hang it this far, but do I just kind of hang it from the, I think I'm going to have to kind of circle this up, like gather this up. But do I just go up high and hang it from like the wire? Maybe? Oh! Came right out the bottom, so I have to. I just noticed that. I forgot we had a hole in the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like wind this up kind of. Let me see here. What if I just did it like that? I just twisted it around my tweezers. I don't want to grab a hold of that roof, that corrugated. There's no support right here. I mean, there's that little thin piece of wood, but there's not like a down support. I don't want to crash it. Okay, I think that would work. Like, well, no, now it's too short. Dang it. La la la. Oh, it's over on this side. And these are some of the weird difficulties we run into doing miniatures, and that's okay. That's why I wanted to show you all the full process. I don't want to skip through this. I don't want anybody else to, you know, run into it and go like, how did she do it so easy? Well, it wasn't so easy. I'm just saying. Okay, I think, so yeah, that will be a good length. I think that's going to be like right about the middle. Now I need to kind of crunch my wires back together a little bit. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to set it like that. Let me see if I can do this now. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot, guys. So I'm gonna put some resin. Oh, let go before my resin drips. On the wire first. And then I'm going to shove that canister up in there. Maybe. Oh, that little wave. Oh, it's a little wave. I want it kind of in the front. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to give it a shot. See if maybe by chance I can get some of that resin to harden touching that canister, that lantern, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Nope. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me see if I can get just the outside edge of the metal here to stick to the wood. I don't want the whole thing because then it would be, like I said, it would be crooked. But maybe I can just get between that knot, it is a knot now, between that knot that I put in the wire, that's really holding the lantern on. I just want it to be a little bit more sturdy. I don't think it's going to work either. Nope. Let me think. Oh, come on. I'm going to have resin everywhere by the time I'm done with this. So now I'm going to put some resin where I tried the super glue and see if that'll work, because I don't know what else to do. Just want to make sure it's straight. Should I put my light where my resin is? I was reading, and they're saying basically the same thing, like to put the glue on the wire and then put the lantern on and then put a little bit of glue on that front lip of that top metal, which is right where I put it, and stick it up there. And look, oh, I think that resin's gonna hold. Oh, my wave is crooked. My wave is on this. I'm not. Oh, okay. I didn't pay enough attention. That's okay. I was more concerned with getting it up there steady. So, it's not poking out the bottom right. Okay, let's roll with it. Now it's not. This is the part that I was not looking forward to, you guys. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This tree. So I knew that this was too good to be true when I saw it and went, it's already built, yay! Except now I'm gonna have to cut it apart. I guess the only good thing is I've had to make flowers using this material. Literally, I'm just throwing everything here, sorry. I've had to use wire and then put glue on the wire and then roll it in this stuff. That's a pain. But let's get into it and see what we can cut up. Trim the cherry blossom. Oh, can be decorated according to personal preference. So they're saying, oh yeah, go ahead and use artistic license. I love that. Okay, this stuff is going to make a mess. I'm warning you now. It will probably be everywhere. I will be vacuuming this up for 3 days. So we should do 1, 2, 3. How can I tell? I'm gonna have to use my wire cutters. These are some thick. Ooh, those are some thick plastic pieces. You could probably use scissors, but that's gonna be a pain. So because I have the wire cutters, I'm just gonna use them. Wow, yeah. Wow. You guys hear that? Okay, let go now. Oh, and they're attached at the top. Wow. So they're attached at the bottom and the top. And it's super hard to like see in there. Oh, I don't think that one's attached at the top. And I don't want to just like willy-nilly start. I am just willy-nilly cutting stuff. But I don't want to push too hard on this. See how there was attachments here? Now they're attached up here. I'm just kind of, literally I'm cutting just the whole tree apart because there's no way I could find specifically what I need and then save any part of the tree. No way. There's our stem. Alrighty. So, now, it tells us to cut it apart, and then we still have to build other stuff before we put this on here. What? Why did I cut it up already and make a mess? Okay, so it says that we should try to get like this line right here. So those like cut out 5 branches and the pieces of cherry blossom as picture shown. Oh, so there's one of these. Nope, that's one because they're all C28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hate when they change up because before the little number in the circle was how many you needed. Now all of a sudden the number in the circle is different. Oh, make up your mind. I'm just gonna cut these all the same like that. And then if I need to trim some down, I'd rather trim them down after the fact than not have enough big ones and have to piece them together. See what I mean by all this nice stuff everywhere? So These ones aren't bad because I guess I did cut them pretty good at the bases of where they were attached. So yeah, just that first one, I guess I didn't cut enough of the attached part. Ooh, that one don't want to come apart. That was the material stuck, not the plastic, the flower material. This one isn't even attached to anything. No, there's a little stick in there, but okay. So I guess before we can put this together, we need to create our trunk, which, in my opinion, we should have created before we did this, because now I have a mess, and I can't just plop a trunk material down on that. Sometimes they don't make sense. These instructions don't make sense to me. Forgive me. Sometimes I kind of go rogue and do it. I should have paid attention. I wouldn't have done that yet if I'd have paid attention. So we also have to make, now I have to move the things I just set up there because I need to get in my box. We have to make a couple little plants. Oh, but our flower pots are in here, so we're going to make 2 of them. So we have a little one, and then we have a bigger one. Oh, we have wine bottles left. Okay, so our bigger one is literally, okay, I've got to trim up some of this bottom stuff so that it can fit down in there. Don't get ahead of me there. Let's see if that works. No, I gotta trim all that little, there's a skinny little hole. Okay, I think if I just take off this bottom one, we should maybe be good. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna glue, pop some glue in here. There we go. Oh. Now it does have a hole in the bottom, so I'm going to set it on the desk so it doesn't go too far. Okay, so there is our first little flower pot, and then our second one. Whoops, stay up. So it says to take, oh, come on. I guess we don't need this one yet. Take these little ones that I cut out and stick them in. So we're gonna give it a shot. Worst case scenario, I don't like it, I pull it out. Because I have a pre-made one over that's purple that fell off of one of my other builds and I don't remember which one. And so it's just sitting over here like, huh, you can use me if you want. So I will give theirs a shot, because then I gotta put some of that pink on. And remember I was telling you how that is a pain in the butt? So we're gonna try though. Oh. I don't want them like all just clumped together. That's the only thing about these little ones, is it's hard to keep them separated. Get that plastic off the base. Oh, I think that's about the last one I'm going to get in. They show 5, but that's 4 pieces, and that's pretty tight. If I can just get them all to go different directions, I would be happy. Oh, they're not. I don't like this. Come on, don't go back over that way. Stay over here. Nope, now it just falls in line with that one. Okay, what do you guys think? I have this pre-made one. Should we just exchange pink for purple? I mean, they're like almost the same. This is a little bit bigger. Okay, well, here's the thing. Where's it going to go? Let me look. Where's it going to go? Okay, so it goes in between the two. Yeah, I'm going with that one. Yeah, I am. Decisions, artistic license. And now I'm gonna toss these because they have glue all over them, but I will save the little flower pot, so in case any other future projects I have an issue, I can just go, hey, I have one of those, I'll use it. So now we're gonna make, oh, that's what that paper's for. This little kind of brownish crepe paper. So it says, for long ways, to glue it all and then roll it. It's just to put glue all over. I'm wondering if I should just roll it and then glue the edges. How tight can I roll this with this? So normally I roll things, small papers, with toothpicks, but obviously this is too big. So I have these little wooden dowels that actually, this is a half of a wooden dowel. It was from Dollar Tree, and they're like extremely tall. So I snapped it in half. They're showing like it looks skinnier. Let me see if I can kind of get it to start rolling on its own. There. Oh well, yeah, it's rolling. I don't think I need. They wanted me to put glue on the whole paper. I don't think I really need to glue the whole paper. It's going up against the wall. It's not freestanding. Who knows? This might come back to bite me too, but we'll see. Okay, and so then it kind of has a little bit of a bend and a bend. Oh no, twist. Oh, I was like, I don't understand what that red arrow means. They want me to twist it a little bit. Oh. This is maybe why they wanted glue all over, so it would like stay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to definitely like glue it to the wall. And that kind of naturally gives a little bit of a bend. So it's gonna go over here. How much can you guys see? Over here on this side, up here. So, trying to think. How tall is it? Oh, it's almost the full length. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna glue on the wall instead of trying to glue onto the paper. I think I do want to do just a touch of super glue at the bottom so it'll stick to the floor. Maybe. Well, you don't want to stay up top. There's not really, like, they show like a big whoosh. There's not really room on this wall to do a big whoosh. Well, no, a little bit right there, I guess. That is where it is. Ah! My magnetic watch band keeps grabbing onto the top of my side of my desk. That's okay. I'm good with that. So we have our tree trunk going up the side there. And let me turn the page. Now, how do they want us to add these? Okay, so we're going to go a couple down here, like smaller pieces, but we'll do it. And then across to like here, and then a little less, and a little less, and a little less. And then a couple, okay. Yeah, doable. But I don't know if I want to cut the, let me see how can I attach those? Oh yeah. Will the super glue work, guys? I don't know because it's plastic. I'm not sure. I'm going to give it a shot, at least one. Those tweezers did me no good. I don't know. Nope. Okay, I think I'm going to have to cut off the big part of the stem. It gives it less of an arch. There is still a little bit of an arch right here at the base, but let's see if we can work with that. Oh, this is such a hard angle. Everything in the way. No, don't roll, don't roll. Just stick. No. I might be doing individual ones. Please stay on there. Please stay on there. I don't like it. So how do I do the ones going across the top here? So if I cut off the extra plastic, yeah, but if I cut it to make it flat, then it falls apart into two. Oh, pay attention, Missy. Pay attention to the pictures. Cut off that, just the extra part, and then lay it flat like that. But honestly, not all of it will touch because of the fluffiness. The fluffiness. So I'm gonna try to get that bottom corner and then some of the fluff to hold. It should probably go a little bit further back. I don't know. Whoops, sorry. Moving my desk around. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think. We're at like almost half an hour and I am not happy with this. So I think I need to call it here and kind of brainstorm this a little bit, because this is just not working for me. I am not liking that. It's not staying. It's just making a mess. So yeah, let's call it there for right now. So next time we will either do one of two things. I will have a solution and we will put our tree up, our cherry blossoms, or we will be making some sushi, some sushi platters and bowls. We'll do one of the two next time. All right, sorry about this, guys, but yeah, I'd rather take my time and think about it than rush it and not be happy at the end. But at least we have a cut up tree. And we have our lights in. We have our signage and our lantern. So, all right. Oh, and our little flower pots here that I knocked over. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this build. And I hope to see you next time. So have a great day or evening, whichever the case may be. And be safe. See you guys.